Hello everybody, this is Mruberduck and I finally got a microphone, but there's one small problem which you may be able to hear unless I find a way to fix it. And that is this constant bleeping that's going on in the background. I really have no idea how to fix this. I think it's probably a problem with my sound card adapter I had to get for my laptop to work with this microphone. But anyway, you're just going to have to live through that unless I find a fix. I think it's worth it though, because the creation I've got to show you today is really cool and I don't want to fall off the edge, so let's get into it, shall we? Now I know I haven't uploaded for absolutely ages now, and that's just because I haven't had a mic and I haven't really been motivated to upload any Let's Plays that I had stored up. So editing takes quite a lot of work, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm back in the swing of things now. I'm ready to upload again. And yeah, this is the first creation I've got for you to start off many, I hope. So this is a 4x4 vault door, and if we flick this lever, not pressing shift, see it's very quick, and my sound is probably way too high for you guys. Really quick, and it's not very in sync, but you know, we can live with that. So that's awesome. And the good thing about this one is, if we come over to this side, you can see it's synced on that side as well. So that's really good. The next design I've got for you is another 4x4 vault door, but this time it's more compact, but it only looks good from one side. So if we were to flick the lever and go over to the other side, you can see we can still see pistons, and that's a bit annoying, but you know, it's a lot more compact, so we can live with it. So these are the two stripped down doors, and you can see immediately just how small they are. This one is, there's a lot more redstone in the small space, and it's also the smallest it can possibly be when it looks good from both sides. So you can see it looks good, and it also fits completely within the pistons, so it doesn't go any higher or lower than the layout, which is really incredible. And this one over here, this one is the one that looks good from only one side, but you can see it's only 2 wide and it's pretty beast. It only sticks out 1 on each side, and it's so simple. You can see just how little redstone there is. If I were to teach people how to make 4x4 vault doors, this is the design I would use, because, well, the principle behind it is just really simple. So there we go. Now I will be doing a tutorial on these. I'm going to start with this one, and yeah, but before I do that, I'll just say this one has a volume of 240 blocks. That's, if I'm right in saying, 10 by 8 by 3, and this one is 12 by 8 by 2, so that's 100, and let me just do the mental maths, 192 blocks, which is absolutely tiny. It's not the smallest it could potentially be, but it's still really darn small. So to build the first one, you're going to start by digging a 3 by 10 trench, 1 block in the ground. So this is your floor level. You just dig down until you see this. So to put that in perspective, your floor would be here. You would dig that out and then 1 block below, and that would be where you're building from. So yeah, let's just quickly build the layout. You want to count to the middle, so 3, 4, 5. That's the middle, and then you place 2 pistons facing up like so, 4 blocks along like that, and then you go up. You need to place 3 pistons up like that on both sides, because it's just mirrored on both sides, so shouldn't be too hard to follow. 3 like that, blocks actually, before I do that. Then you need to place 2 double extenders, so like that, on by the side of these, in between, and that's your side layout. So let's just copy that over, like so, 1, 2, 3, and then more blocks, 1, 2, 3. Then you need to do the double extender again, so like so. There we go, more blocks, and that's your side layouts done. Now just for the top, you need to place 4 pistons along on both sides, like that. and this will make it look cool. If you don't know what a vault door is, it's basically just a door where the center blocks are in set 1. So if with a 3x3 you'd have the middle block one block behind. The 4x4 you have all 4 middle blocks one behind. In the 5x5 you'd have the middle block 2 blocks behind, and then the 3 blocks surrounding the middle block would be 1 block behind. And I just said block hundreds of times in that little paragraph there. So if you want to have a little fun counting game, see how many times I said block in this video. So yeah, that's your layout for the 4x4 vault door. I'll just fly around so you can take a look. So there we go. And now we're going to start with the door. So the input on this thing isn't great. I'll show you how to do it, move the lever somewhere else, but just to make it tiny, that's where your lever goes. And then to power these top pistons, dust, block, repeater. Let me just do that. Block, and then dust on both sides, and that will already just power all those. That's a good start. It's not perfectly in sync, but that's one of the things you have to give up when you're making really compact doors. So now what you have to do is place a dust on there, then a block, another block there, repeater. That dust will go into this block, go through the repeater, and then build blocks down like that into that dust. And what that will do is power all those because of bud things. And by this point in my channel, I'm just presuming everyone knows what a bud is. If you don't, then final time I'm explaining it. If you do that, have a block there, dust, it will power the bottom one as well. So that's very helpful for doors like this, because it means you don't have to bring torches underneath here to power all of them. And that just does that. And now you already have the extension for most of the door. All we need to do is fire those and you'll be done. But that's definitely the hardest bit. So now just get another 2-tick repeater, another block, dust on top of those. That will power those, and also that one there. Then just need a block on top of that, and there you go. So that's what we've got so far. We just need to retract that one block. And if you don't know how that double extender works, more explaining incoming. Basically, you have this setup. So what that does is, first it powers this space here, and that's where your piston's going to be. And 2 ticks later it powers this piston here, and then as soon as this piston gets turned on, this piston gets pushed into the line of poweringness under there, and that will extend. But then what's even better about this, extending is easy, but retracting is slightly harder. That's why we have this 2-tick repeater here. The 2 ticks will give this piston enough time to retract and then get pulled back by the other piston. So that's already almost done, and then all we have to do then is power that for 1 tick. So that's how that works. It's very, very simple. Okay, so now we have the harder bit of the circuit. You need to place your piston there with a block, and if you're wondering how that gets powered, it's buds again. It's this dust. That piston gets powered and causes an update. So that's what does that, and then simply block. No, one further down. Need a torch. Get your torches out, and yeah, torch on top of that block. Then you need dust going in there, and then to finish it off, repeater, block, dust on either side. Then you need a sticky piston and a block there, and that should be it done. If I could hit the lever, there's one side, and then flick the other, it all retracts, and that works on both sides. So I'd call that a success. Now we just have to copy the same thing over on the other side, so I'll do this much quicker. Dust, 2-tick repeater, dust. No, wait, what am I doing? 2-tick repeater there, block, 2-tick repeater, block, dust, block that off, and then a block there. Then you need to place your dust there, piston there, down, down, and then dunk, 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 and one final thing. That should work. There you go. You can see just how quick and easy this is to build. It all retracts nicely. And there's a spazzing out piece of dust somewhere in there, but yeah. And it's all great. It works on both sides. Looks fantastic. Pretty quick. Not that in sync, but it's absolutely tiny. So there we go. That's how you build the 3-wide version. Now onto the 2-wide version. So you're going to need to start off by digging a 2x12 trench at the same level. So that's your floor. Then you dig down 1 block, and that would be all good. And then you need to once again count to the middle, so 3, 4, 5, 6, that's your middle blocks like so. But this time we're only doing it on one side, so it's a lot quicker to get the layer up and running. So 1, 2, 3. If you didn't watch that tutorial, then go and check that out. It'll be a lot easier to understand what I'm doing. This one, there we go. So 1, come on, 2, 3, 4, and this basically works off the same principle. They both have that bad input, which is bit cheaty. It's not my favourite, but it works. So yeah, you know, you're just gonna have to live with it. And then on both sides, you need to do your double extender again, and then very nearly done. And yeah, I'm just saying, by this point in time, I hope your ears haven't started to bleed because of that annoying in the background. But hopefully I'm talking loud enough to kind of drown it out. Yeah, you never know. But okay, so same thing again. We start with this annoying input. Yep, need to get my dust out. Get rid of that button, go away. Broink, broink. Repeater. So we have dust, block, repeater, block in front of that, and a dust there. Now that double extender I showed you earlier, dink, dink, dink. There you go. That's basically almost done on one side. It extends, and it nearly retracts. All we have to do is send another, well, power it 2 ticks later, and there you go. Almost done. It is really that simple. So yeah, it is a bit bigger, but if you don't understand what's going on, then you should be able to work it out. If you can't, go sort your life out. But yeah, if you just take time to look at it, I might put in a slow-mo shot. So try and work that out for yourself. Yeah, I know, I'm a great commentator, but anyway, enough rambling about me. Now we need to place a piston there with a block on the end. Come up here. No, 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 that's not right. Wait, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Piston on that side. My bad, my bad. With a torch there and a 2-tick repeater on that block, and so when this piston extends, that will power, and it will be at just the right delay to retract the whole double extender. So now if we look at it, hooray, the whole double extender has retracted. Now all that's left to do is very, very simple. That's then that actually does that work? If it does, I'll be very surprised. Oh, it does, I just made it quicker. Okay, that works. So just dust 1 block below with a dust on top, then a repeater, and you're going to need to have an updater piston. Yeah, just more buds. See, buds are so useful. And that's one side of your door done. There you go. Now we just have to copy that over. So once again, you can see just how quick this thing is to make when I'm not commentating on it. Bit dink, dink. You need to go down, and torch, 2-tick repeater, that, then that, go down, and a repeater. No, you can even do that with the dust, can't you? Oh my goodness, just made it 10 times better. Well, there we go, done. Stop the clock. A finished 4x4 vault door. We've gone on the other side and turn it to day. There you go. It looks pretty damn sexy. So I guess it's about time in this video where I show you how to fix this stupid input, and to do that, just remove the lever, place a block on top of that, repeater going to there, then another block on top of that dust with a repeater going into it, and yeah, you can see where that's going. That should work. There you go. It does make it bigger, but what the hell. Yeah, and then you can just move that wherever you want, so run a line of dust, and then if you so desire, just put torches, you know the drill. There we go. So that's how to fix that one. And then on this one it's slightly easier, believe it or not. Repeater going into dust, boom boom, and then simply you need dust going in there, and then repeater, dust. That should be it. There you go. And then yeah, once again you can do torches or whatever you desire to do to move the signal around the place. So yeah, there you go. That is how to build 2 really cool 4x4 vault doors, and I hope you enjoyed this video where I get back into the swing of uploading. And yeah, my name's been Mruberduck. If you like what you see, please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. It always makes my day whenever I get a new subscriber. So yeah, I've been Mruberduck. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.